dirty in here. Panfish and trout fishing kit. These have 5 to 6 items each. You can see the numbers on them. They're kind of predetermined from what I understand, because you can find multiple boxes with the like you can find another box that's number 254 for the bass, and you know, etc. But what I really want to find out is, are these worth the money? 20 bucks a pop, $65 after tax for all 3 of these. We'll do 3 people, so 1 person per box will get one. Just leave a like and comment. But yeah, we're gonna give an actual value of the stuff that comes out of here and if it's worth it. Because some mystery tackle boxes, I feel like it's just kind of stuff they can't sell, can't get rid of. But anyways, let's start with this guy. Get these ones out of the way, and I will put you guys on the GoPro so you can have a little better view of the tackle box. Don't mind the table. It's extremely dirty. But we have the panfish and trout here. 5 to 6 items, around a $25 value. Fun and affordable to discover new fishing products. That's about all it says. Like I said, table's super dirty, been remodeling the basement. Anyways, box number 240. Without further ado, let's see if I can do this with one hand. It wasn't the cleanest. We'll get it by the next one. So we have a box inside a box. Let's open this guy up. And this is the panfish and trout. So they always have this. It's like a ruler. Here we go. You know, you can enter your fish, I guess, if you hashtag it right, whatever. But it's looking pretty skinny in here. All right, we got Bass Reaper Bait Co. And these are just, honestly, I use these for ice fishing, but I'm sure they'd work. You just put them on a little jig head. They have that little tail. They work pretty nice. Yeah, it says Ice Series right on it. So that's not a bad thing. They do have ice fishing boxes of these mystery tackle boxes. And then we got a Lunker Hunt Rattle Spud. Just a little spoon action is actually another thing I use for ice fishing quite a bit. Interesting. And then we have a Black Magic tackle, just a little spinner. This just looks like ice fishing stuff, to be completely honest with you. And another go-to. I would not use this for sunnies or trout. Interesting. Let's see if I can get a little bit of light on this. But just a little jig. I mean, this should have been called a ice fishing mystery tackle box, I think. Oh, we do have one more thing, and it's just some more really little plastics. Okay, well, I mean, it's all about the right size for panfish. I don't know. I'm not a big trout fisherman, but let me know what you guys think. We also got a sticker here. That'll go perfect. Ugly sticker for an ugly table. So we did get, I guess if you count the sticker, we got 6 items, but we got 5 items. Honestly, solid stuff. It would make more sense if this was actually an ice fishing mystery tackle box. That's what I think. I mean, let me know. Maybe, I'm sure you'll catch like some sunnies on this and some crappies. These would be good for crappies. Probably this guy too. So yeah, there's some panfish you'll catch. This is honestly something I'd only use probably ice fishing, unless you got like a money spot or you have a front-facing live scope. You're probably not going to get much use out of this guy. Yeah, you got to know where to go and then jig it just right. So the Black Magic here, this guy clocks in at $4.55. So about a $5 lure. Makes sense. It's not anything too special, but you can definitely catch some fish. We got the Bass Reaper Bait Co. Ice Series, little hot pink. They call them micro minnows, I guess. So these, I've used them before ice fishing. They work pretty good. If you're just going for like sunnies, crappies, any panfish, they put one of these on a hook. Helps your odds a bit. Okay, the micro minnow is popping in at $3.49 for a 16 pack, which we have a 16 pack. So what did I say? $3.49. So next up, Let me make sure I get this right. We have the Freedom Baits. These are called the Frogman Char Blue Silver. And these are clocking in at $3 even. $3. That's 3 of our 5 items, besides the sticker. And we're clocking in a little below where we're supposed to be here. $3 even on those guys. Vexing Crystal Reaper, little jig. Like to use them for ice fishing. That one's clocking in at $6. $6 for this little guy. It's a little steep, but honestly these things get expensive pretty quick. But it doesn't say it's like tungsten or anything. So 1/8 ounce weight on it. It does have a rattle in it. So we got the Lunker Hunt Rattle Spud. Just a little spoon, man. Great for jigging. Throw a wax worm, minnow head on it. You're gonna catch something. That comes in at $5.50. $5.50 even. Grand total for this box right here. We have a whopping sum of $22.50. So it says about $25 in value. It's pretty spot on, to be honest. Not a bad box. I've opened some of these and really not been impressed. I just wish they wouldn't call it pan fishing, trout fishing kit, because I just don't think that's quite right. Like I said, I don't fish for trout much, but I fish plenty of pan fish, and this should be, in my opinion, an ice fishing mystery box. But $22.50, $22.54 for being specific. So it is right around that $25 value. Next, we're gonna go to the walleye box here. This one, interesting to see. I'm hoping for some really good jig heads, because those are expensive, but I'd be surprised if we got like real nice ones. And also, I guess some more of those, like the Crystal Reaper jig we just saw. Those are pretty good for walleye too. But we'll see. Maybe a Lindy rig. I don't know. I'm a little interested. Oh, got ahead of myself here. Hold on. All right. There's an up close. We got box 992 walleye fishing kit. 5 to 6 items, around $25 value. Don't judge my basement. It's super messy. We're renovating. And by we, I mean me. Okay, let's crack this guy open here. Here we are. Here we got the same thing. Catch and win, you know. A tape measure that nobody's gonna use. Maybe somebody. Not me though. First things first. Oh, we do have some Lindy rigs. Cool. I didn't know if they'd throw them in here. These ones are super basic. Looks like one little bead on each. Leech and crawler haulers, but usually the crawler haulers have 2 hooks per Lindy, so not bad. I guess it'll get you, you know, started, but not the most impressive Lindy rig. Anyways, next we got the Shad. What is that? I need the shadow out of the way. The Shad 80X. Okay, so just a little trolling lure here. Something you throw, but oh, mystery tackle box exclusive. That kind of scares me, honestly. This looks like really cheap China lure. Like really cheap China lure, just by looking at it. Yeah, could still catch fish, so don't judge me. This yeah, that should be in a bass a bass box, in my opinion. Yeah, you could throw a nice jig head on there, but really that's just I think it's a little large for walleyes. Yes, I know they can bite on bigger stuff than people usually throw for them, but there we go. That's a nice little lure right there. Great for jigging. Got rattles in it. We got the Acme Tackle Company V-Rod, but I like the look of that one. It looks like it might glow. I'm not gonna read the whole back, but And then of course, where would it be without our sticker? This one's at least better. A little bit better. It's got a bass on it though. It's kind of messed up. It's a walleye box. All right, so here's the haul. I'm not including the sticker. So they say 5 to 6 items. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say we only got 4, but that's a joke. This is the kind of stuff that I think is pretty shady about Mystery Tackle Box. To be honest, that's bullshit. Nobody's buying a Mystery Tackle Box to get 3 hooks. You know, maybe, but if you're gonna buy hooks, you're probably just gonna buy hooks. You're not gonna buy a Mystery Tackle Box. Whoa, I'm a little surprised. The one I said looks good. It's a $10 lure. It's actually pretty nice, honestly. A good way to start. So the Acme V-Rod, 10 doll hairs right there. All right, I was looking online for the Lindy rigs, 50th anniversary, yada, yada, yada. It was saying $5 a pop. So I'm guessing it showed a picture of one, but we're just gonna say $5 for the 5-pack, dollar a piece. Makes sense. There's no way it's $5 per Lindy. That would just be too much. So $5 on the Lindy rigs. The Biospawn Exo Swim is coming in right at $5.50 for 4 of them. So just a little over $1 a pop. Not bad. I think these are probably pretty decent, but you can even see they have slots on the bottom here to be Texas rigged. I wouldn't really consider this a walleye bait. Somebody, please correct me. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'd be throwing this for more like bass or pike, personally, the way I fish. But the Biospawn Exo Swim, $5.70. It's saying this guy right here is $10. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for it. That's just my personal opinion. Thing could be a demon, you know, just in there catching all the walleyes, but it just looks cheap. I'm gonna be honest, looks cheap. Doesn't feel very quality. The colors just look super. I'm rambling. Anyways, I'll write down $10, but I don't think anybody's paying $10 for this. I think that's why it's a Mystery Tackle Box exclusive, because nobody would buy it off the shelf, to be honest. Anyways, I'm not even gonna give a price for these hooks. Okay, I will, but this is a joke. I mean, actually frustrating that they would even put this in there. Granted, maybe somebody in there is buying a tackle box for hooks, for 3 of them, you know, 3 hooks, because who buys 3 hooks? But not me, you know. I'm in it for lures and other stuff I wouldn't normally buy. Like hooks and weights, come on. You just buy them, you know? You don't expect them in something like this. So this looks like the same hook. This is for a 10-back. It's saying $7. So a 3-pack isn't even an option on here. Hold on. These, I think, are actually just a sample pack that they somehow got their hands on, because you can only buy, look, you can only buy 10 packs on their website. It's not even an option to get 3. So I think these are free for somebody, and they just got thrown in here. They look like good hooks, at least, I'll say that. I'm gonna stop crying, but we're gonna put this stuff away. You know the deal. If you want the chance to win this, just leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know, what are you guys thinking of these? So far, definitely the panfish trout has been my favorite. But we got both of these. They're ready to go to your front door. I'll pay shipping. So, just feeling generous. So now we got the Bass. Hold on, one second. The Bass Mystery Tackle Box, same deal, man. 5 to 6 items, around a $25 value. Oh man, I didn't. Hold on, rewind. Okay, the Walleye Tackle Box, if you bought everything at retail price, is sitting at $30. So we actually technically profited $10, but like I said, that's it's kind of stuff that I don't think would actually sell for that price, which is why it got put into here. So on paper, that one was actually above average price wise, but like that Shad Rap, no, I wouldn't throw that thing. I would have no faith if a big fish hooked onto that. So some things you can just look at and you can tell they're just not quite it. Anyways, here we go. Bass fishing kit, 5 to 6 items, $25 value, same box. Let's open her up. Here's the bass one. Same dealio. Got the tape measure, you know, for that hog, absolute hog. First things first, okay. Got a pretty nice looking weedless here actually. Feels heavy, so it'll sink down nice and quick. The hook on it looks good. Black is usually a really solid color, especially if you're fishing some clear water. Wow, hooks. Okay, I'll say this though. At least they're for Texas rigging. These are good hooks. So, which makes sense because, you know, they gave us the Googan. Yeah, these are Googan. Googan baits. Big crawdad. Throw that on that hook there. That makes sense. Okay, I will digress from the hooks on this one. Next up, what do we got here? Dude, all right. It's kind of an ugly looking whopper plopper, but it's a whopper plopper. And if you know me, I'll love a good whopper plopper. So I will not be mad at that at all. It's also lead free, in case you were concerned about that. It's twin turbo, dude. I said I was giving it away. I kind of want to fish with this thing now. I wonder how good that action is on the back of that. That's cool. Okay, this has been a good box. This is by far the best. Some fishing tips, you know. If you want some fishing tips. I can't read, so I just look at the pictures. It's looking good though, it's looking good. There's a code there if you want that. Pro tips and videos. Ooh, dude, they got the, you know what's messed up is I don't even own a Ned rig. I actually told myself I needed to buy some. Then I decided I'd just buy a bunch of mystery tackle boxes and, you know, give them away. Because that's way more fun. But no, this is a really good box. I was upset, and a way better sticker. That, by far, this box takes the cake. I opened one of these to try to do a video the other day. It didn't work out, otherwise you guys would have seen it. But it was a bigger version than this, and I was just so confused because they didn't have any specific bass lures. The only thing I had that was like really for targeting bass was a spinnerbait, which good spinnerbait caught me a bass, but it was like just a bunch of stuff. Like there was like a jerk bait like this long. Like sure, yeah, you can catch a bass on that, but this is much more like what you want to see when you're opening a bass mystery tackle box. You got crawdad, tried and true, Ned rig. It doesn't get much better than that. Whopper plopper, my personal fave. I mean, you got hooks for putting up your crawdads. You got weedless. That's a good box. This is how they all should look. I know they all don't, but this was a really good one. So this will be cool to be able to give to one of you guys, because this is, yeah, personal. I'm just gonna say personal favorite by far. I guess it's also just like bass fishing stuff is a lot more fun, I guess, for me. A lot more fun when it comes to like the lures and stuff I use. Like the whopper ploppers make a bunch of noise. The weedless you can kind of toss anywhere. No frog though. It's the one thing this is missing, but for 20 bucks, this is a great little selection. Honestly, like 9 out of 10. For 20 bucks, doesn't get much better. I would have did a different brand on the whopper plopper, just me, and threw in a little frog. Then you'd be set. So with the weedless, I would rather take away the weedless and add a frog. since you have the Ned rig and a Texas rig crawdad, you know, give yourself an option for top water, give yourself an option for lily pads, weedless. You can't, I mean, if there's bass there, you're gonna catch them. Harmony Texas rig hooks, these hooks are kind of expensive. So we'll just throw on like $1 because I don't know their real price and I'm not gonna be able to find it. But we'll say $1 for 3 decent Texas rig hooks. The Googan Bandito Bug was actually $6. Right now on their website, you can get it for $3.59, saving $2 there. So not a big Googan guy, but kudos on the sale. $3.59 is actually a pretty good price for like that many plastics. That's how many is in this pack? 7 for $3.59. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Good job, Googan. The Lunker Hunt Finesse Worm coming in right at $5.49. Seems about right. You know, popular. Ned rigs, popular, but for good reason. They work. Whoa. This thing is no joke, dude. This is going for like $15, $16 steady for the Weston Spot On Twin Turbo. It's got the dual propellers back there. So normal Whopper Popper has the one, this one's got 2. But yeah, that's a $16 lure. That is no joke right there. This would be fun to use. I might have to try a video with one of these. But yeah, easy $16 online. For your Phoenix Sparky jig is what they call it, but just a weedless jig. For the black and purple, you're looking at $4.50. So not bad. Just a solid average. Doesn't make sense, but average weedless price. Average price for a Forta bass mystery tackle box. That's coming in right at $25.10 to be exact. So that's right on the money with around $25 value. Like I said, all these boxes cost $19.99 if we're being real critical, but $60 total. My favorite by far was the bass. Stuff I like throwing, I guess. But let me know what you think. What was your favorite one? I thought the panfish and trout, pretty solid. Still think it's more of an ice fishing box. The walleye one wasn't that exciting to me. You know what, that's kind of my fault though, because I just don't walleye fish a whole lot. So maybe to the right guy, that will really get him going. But anyways, you know what you gotta do. It's nothing, doesn't cost you any money. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. And then at the end of next video, whatever my next video is, I'll pick 3 of you guys and then we'll get it figured out from there. I'll get them shipped to you. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Sorry the table's dirty, but not really. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.